another tutorial for you, and I kind of wanted to incorporate a little bit of color in it, so I came up with this like subtle kind of bluish smoky eye. Also, I'm working with new lighting. I have a couple soft boxes here, so let me know how you like the upgrades. I'm still trying to work out the kinks and everything and get it all situated. Also, I just want to let you know that this is mainly an eye tutorial, but I do run through my face very quickly. But if you want to see my in-depth foundation routine, I will have that linked down below in the description box. So that's all I have to say for now. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and let's just get started. Of course, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes. So I'm taking my MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre, and I'm just applying this all over my lid using my finger. Now going into my Lorac Pro palette, I'm taking the color Cream, which is just a nice matte color, and I'm going to actually use this to set that paint pot. This is just going to ensure that all of my shades are going to blend seamlessly. Now going into my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking this light brown matte shade, and you guys know this is my favorite transition color, so I'm just using a blending brush to put that right in my crease, and I will have all the exact shade names listed down below in the description box. Now I'm spraying a little bit of MAC Fix Plus onto a shader brush, and I'm taking the shade Coconut from Colourpop, and I'm going to pat this all over my lid. You can see right here. These shadows are a little bit of a different consistency. They're not exactly a cream shadow, but they're not exactly like a powder shadow. They're kind of in between, so it's easy when you pat them on your lid, and I just really liked how it looked even more metallic when I used Fix Plus on my brush. Now I'm taking this warmer shade from my Morphe palette on my large blending brush, and I'm going to use this right in my crease. And you'll see this is where like the smoky or transition-y part comes in. Now taking this more chocolatey brown color, I'm going to use this on a small blending brush and put this right on the outer corner and up into my crease just a little bit. Now, of course, I'm just blending that out. Alright, and now I'm taking a little bit of a black shade. It is a matte black shade, so just grab whatever your favorite one is. And I'm putting this very carefully on my outer corner and then blending it out very carefully. Make sure you are very careful when you're using black shades because it can get out of hand. So just put a little bit on at a time. And then I'm going to take this more medium tone. It's not very warm, but it's not exactly a cool shade either. So I'm going to use that to kind of transition from the warm shades to the black. It just made everything blend together and look a little bit nicer. And now I'm going into my Lorac Pro Palette 2 and taking the color Rosé. And I'm just going to pop that right on the inner corner to brighten it up. Now going back in with that first shade we used, which is Cream, I'm just going to use this as my brow bone highlight and make sure that it is blended with the edges of the other shadows. Now I'm going to run through my face real quick. So I'm taking this Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. If you watch my foundation routine, you will know that I love to use this as my primer. So again, I'll have that linked in the description box, but I'm just putting that all over my face. And now I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation in the shade N3, and I'm going to apply that with my damp beauty blender. So now I'm going to take the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in 125 Fair, and I'm going to use this to highlight under my eyes. So just putting it on in like a triangle shape, and then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Now to set underneath my eyes, I'm using my NYX translucent powder and just putting on an excessive amount, which you can see is getting all over my shirt. And this is baking. So after 5 minutes, I'm going to wipe off the excess powder with my large powder brush. I prepped my lashes for falsies off screen, so what I did was throw on some mascara and then I tightline my upper lash line. Since I didn't put any liner on my upper lash line, it was really important to tightline to make sure everything looks good. And then I'm just putting on these Ardell wispy lashes. Now grabbing this chocolatey color again from my Morphe palette, I'm actually going to use this on my lower lash line with a pencil brush. You'll see I'm just kind of smoking it out and joining it with that shadow on my outer corner just to give it a more smoky effect. Now I'm taking my Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen and I'm going to go over any gaps in my false lashes, any dried lash glue, just kind of conceal that lash band so, you know, they don't look as fake, even though, I mean, they're false eyelashes. Now just throwing on some of my bottom mascara. Now I'm going to grab my Maybelline gel liner in black and I'm actually going to put this on my lower waterline. I just kind of felt like the look still needed a little bit of something, so I felt like this completed it. Now I'm going to grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and I'm taking that bottom middle shade, which is called Fawn. Just a nice cool contour shade. And I'm going to use that to contour my cheekbones, my temples, and my forehead. For blush, I'm grabbing this extreme Color Tat2U blush in the shade Naked Kiss and just using a light hand to dust that on. Now taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam, I'm grabbing that upper right shade Mimosa and just gonna put this on my cheekbones, above my brow, down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I like this shade because it's bronzy, so kind of just glows. Now again, taking my MAC Fix Plus, I'm going to use this to just set my face in place. I don't want anything to look powdery, so this kind of just melts it all together. Now for lips, I'm taking this L'Oreal Color Rich Lip Liner in Beyond Pink, even though to me it's a nude and it's like my favorite nude liner. So obviously going to line my lips. And my main lip color I'm using today is MAC Honeylove. Just a nice nude brownie shade and just throwing that on. So once the lips are done, the look is complete. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to comment and subscribe and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah!